What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be going over the 2Guards tier list. So basically, the last time we did this tier list, there was only one purchasable Galaxy Opal 2Guard, and that was Michael Jordan, who was actually the first purchasable Galaxy Opal in the game. But there's so many more since then. However, not nearly as many Galaxy Opal 2Guards as there are point cards. I think there was like 20 something point cards and there's like 17 2Guards. But yeah, so anyway, we are going to have the bottom here are the top, I think, 25 rated players, and these are 10 extra ones that I decided to put into the list up here. And also, before we get onto it, this is my opinion. So if you guys think I'm wrong, then that's fine. You can argue in the comments, but this is my opinion. Not everyone's going to agree. Almost all of you guys are not going to agree with this. I don't know why I have to put this disclaimer in videos, but I do have to. So Eddie Jones, in terms of Elite 2Guards, I'm going to put him right down the middle in B tier. Really nice release, really good on defense, really good dunker, really good ball control, good dribble moves, and like, if this was like diamonds, it would be an S tier. However, this is the best of the best, so I'm going to have to put him right down the middle. Mo Peterson, I was considering, I'm putting him in S tier. I'm sorry, I'm putting him in S tier. Mo Peterson has got a money release. He is 6'9", so he's the tallest 2Guard in the game. He's also an unbelievable shooter. Got limitless range, really good defender, can do everything. Yeah, S tier is where he goes. Rex Chapman is going into C tier. Again, if this was budget 2Guards, he would be probably in A tier. However, again, it's just kind of outclassed. Sure, he's got limitless range, sure, he's a good dunker. He is 6'4" though, and I don't know why. He just doesn't shoot as well as he probably should for me, but again, it could be just me. Next, we're on to Micah Red, base 8, limitless range, going into B tier. He's got really good release, lefty, base 8. The problem is that he steps inside the 3-point line, and for that reason you can't really put him in ARS. But at the same time, like, I've seen guys using him in God squads that have his release down, and he is a player that definitely can be used at any tier level. Like, no matter what your team is like, he's a guy that can be used. Reggie Lewis is going bang smack in the middle as well in B tier. Really nice release, really good leaner. He's got some great dribble moves, unbelievable dunker. However, he is outclassed by a lot of the players rated higher. Devin Booker, not a bad card by any means. I'm going to put him in the same tier as Rex Chapman in C tier. Really good card. He's got good animations, decent jump, or good jump shot, limitless range. It's just that these three guys are definitely better in my opinion. Well, these four guys are better, and I think he's a similar standard to Rex Chapman. Next, we got Richie Guerin, who I am going to put in B tier as well. Unbelievable dunker, limitless range, great dribble moves. The problem is that he is only 6'4", and yeah, he's still, I'd say he's a similar standard to some of these guys. A brilliant card, one of the best diamond cards in the game, and he's actually really expensive because of the set he's in, the Hall of Fame set, but is a really, really nice card, and you can't go wrong using him if you have him locked in or you have him. Next, we got Ray Allen, who is going into C tier. Ray Allen should be higher if you're looking at his stats. However, you guys should all know that Ray Allen does not shoot as well as his stats would suggest. He feels like he's got probably like an 89 shot 3. Still a good dunker, still good at kind of everything, but similar standing to a Devin Booker. Pete Maravich is going to go into the same tier, C tier. Pete Maravich can shoot the ball a little bit of a slow release, not really a dunker, and just an overall solid card. I'm going to put Drazen in the same tier as well. Drazen is the best shooter of all these guys. However, apart from shooting, he doesn't really bring much. And yeah, I'm fairly confident he belongs in C tier. Mitch Richmond is going into A tier. Really, really nice release. Got limitless range, really good shooter, good at going to the basket, really nice fadeaway, and just isn't quite absolutely elite, but is really good, don't get me wrong. Klay Thompson is going into A tier as well. And I know you guys are probably like, oh, I'm crazy putting Mo Peterson ahead of Klay Thompson. If you've used Mo Peterson, you've used Klay Thompson, you would probably say they're almost even, if not Peterson's better. Peterson does more than Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson is one of the best shooters in the game. That's all he does. He's a glorified spot-up shooter. There is no reason to pick up the Opal Klay Thompson over the Diamond. Like, sure, he goes to the basket better, he can speed boost, but who uses Klay Thompson to speed boost and go to the basket? Nobody. Nobody. It is, honestly, the upgrade from him from Diamond to Opal is the smallest in the game. Next, we're on to Kobe Bryant, S tier, the limited 99 overall one. Sure, I am not a fan of this card. Sure, I am not the best with this card. But to argue he is anywhere but S tier in the list of 2Guards. Next, we have got Michael Jordan. Jordan, again, without doubt, is going into S tier for the same reason as Kobe. I like Jordan. I prefer his animations. I much prefer Jordan to Kobe. And Jordan is one of the best cards in the game, so without doubt he's an S tier. Manu Ginobili is going into... I really like Ginobili. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people would have him down C tier. I really like him. I'm putting him in B tier. I think he's a really good card. I think he's got great animations. I don't know why I really like Ginobili's release. I'm one of the only people in the world that do, but again, my opinion, I'm putting him in B tier. T-Mac, S tier. Self-explanatory. He's a Hall of Fame dimer. 6'8", limitless range shooter with some of the best dribbling and dunking in the game. Can burn people and get to the basket really easily. Sidney Moncrief is going into C tier. The only thing that stops the 6'3" 2 guy from going into D tier is his release. His release is money. Clyde Drexler is going into A tier. Definitely a player I would have considered putting into S tier. However, Clyde Drexler is... I don't know, he just feels inconsistent for me, and he's also not that much better than the Pink Diamond. And Pink Diamond's on this list, he'd be an A tier as well. Vince Carter is going into A tier with these two guys. Vince Carter, again, a card that I don't really like, but a lot of people think that he's unbelievable. Again, most people would have him in S tier, but I've used him once or twice and he's been really good. Even though most of the time he's not. I wouldn't ever spend 750 tokens locking him in, but I'm not going to say that it's a wrong decision if you did it. Not a bad card at all. Definitely A tier is where he belongs. Peja Stojakovic in B tier. 99 shot 3, limitless range, money. Great shooter, 6'9", can speed boost, good defender, can go to the basket well. Yeah, I'm going to keep him in B tier. I'm going to keep him in B tier because the likes of Micah Red and Eddie Jones are there. I was considering moving him up to A, but no, I'll keep him in B. Rip Hamilton belongs one tier below Peja. He's basically Peja without limitless range. Solid, really solid. Does nothing spectacular, does nothing awful. Brandon Roy is in A tier. Brandon Roy is a great shooter, great dribbler. He's a great dunker, just good at everything, and has base 8. Base 8 a little bit inconsistent. Him and Clyde Drexler are very, very similar cards, so that's why they're about in the same tier. CJ McCollum, he's Richie Guerin. He's a worse Richie Guerin with a beta release. I'm putting him in C tier, but I could move him lower. He may be the worst. No, Rex, him or Rex Chapman are probably the worst players in C tier. David Thompson is going into D tier for the sole reason that he's got a kind of, I'm not gonna say it's a bad release, but it's an inconsistent release. Sure, you have to focus big time on it. He can go to the basket well. He's undersized for a 2 guard, and he also hasn't got the best release, as well as no limitless range. His main thing is dunking, which isn't as overpowered this year as it has been in previous years. So yeah, David Thompson is not as good as he used to be. Whereas this was 2K18 with the blow-by, with the fact his release is actually better than previous years, David Thompson would probably be an A tier, but unfortunately the blow-by doesn't exist. It's harder to get dunks, and David Thompson for that reason is down in D tier. Allen Iverson, I'm actually shocked that I'm putting a 6-foot tall point guard above D tier, or 6-foot tall 2 guard above D tier, but Iverson is good enough that he's going to go into that range. A lot of people are going to argue, oh, Iverson should be way higher, he should be in B tier. Some people are going to argue Iverson should be in S tier. No way should Iverson be in S tier. No way is Iverson as good as any of these opals. Is Iverson as good as any of these players here? I personally don't think so. I've used Iverson. He's a good card, don't get me wrong, but every card on this list is a good card. Iverson is going to be in C tier. Dwayne Wade, this is a horrible one, because Dwayne Wade is my favorite player in history. If I was making a list of my favorite players of all time, he'd be in S tier. However, he's got a meh release, and I know there are some people that can go off with Dwayne Wade. There are people that can go off with every player on this list. This is why it's the best list. They're all good. But in terms of the best 2 guards in the game, Dwayne Wade is going right down into D tier. He's CJ McCollum with a worse release and without limitless. Sure, he's fast. He can dunk. He can go to the basket. He can shoot the ball when he's open. Release a little bit off, and he's not as good as any of these cards in the C tier list, I don't think. So that's why he's going there. DeMar DeRozan or Andre Iguodala is going to go into B tier. Really nice release in my opinion off the catch. Great defender. 6'5" and is a just beast of a card. DeMar DeRozan is going into C tier. DeRozan is a really solid player. 6'7", got the height. He can also shoot the ball quite well. Really good dunker going to the basket and has a nice release. J.R. Smith is going into... Oh, this is a close one. Do I put him in A tier or do I put him in S tier? I'm going to admit, I'm going to put him in A tier. Yeah, because I think these 4 guys are the best 4-2 guards in the game. Like, I have J.R. Smith, I would use Mo Peterson over him. Like, I have most of these guys. I have Clay, I have Brandon Roy, I have J.R. Smith. I've used all these guys, and I still play Mo Peterson over all of them. So if you guys say, no, there's no reason putting him up there, he is that good. And James Harden is going into A tier. I don't mind his release. A lot of people hate it. I do not mind Harden's release. He is also really nice dribbler, goes to the basket really well, and plays above his stats for me. Or doesn't play above his stats, plays at his stats for me, whereas a lot of these cards play below their stats. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. This is my 2 guards tier list. A lot of you guys are going to disagree with this, and that's fine. This is my list. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.